What is your threshold? Okay, when we think about boundaries, what is your threshold? How much can you take in life, right? Oh, but this is a bad relationship, but he doesn't hit me. Yeah, but he treats you like garbage. I mean, so does he have to hit you in order for that to be the threshold when you say no? I mean, so let's think about this. And so sometimes you guys are experiencing so much emotional turmoil in your relationships or situationships, as I like to call them, that you're like, oh, but like he didn't really do anything. He didn't steal anything and he didn't lie. I'm like, no, but he's taking advantage of you though. And he's using you or he's misleading you. That's disrespectful. That's the same energy as hitting you in the face. So ask yourself, what is your threshold? And it shouldn't be until they physically hit you. The threshold will be until they disrespect me. That's my threshold. I won't go any further than that in my life. And so now is a week for you to kind of look and be objective of things in your life that you're tolerating too much. Too much. So you want to stop being played in your life. You want to start taking control of your own emotions, not being, again, reactive to other people and letting other people dictate how you're supposed to feel or not feel. Pay attention to what you're feeling. Pay attention to your emotional responses and how you're responding, and take control of your responses. And not everything in life are we supposed to respond to. And do not let the emotions blur your perspective of what things really are. You have positive intentions for your lives, guys. Everything you want in your life comes from a pure state. Wanting that relationship, wanting that career, wanting financial freedom, all the physicalities, right? But let's look beyond that, because those things provide to you an energy state, an experience. Being in a relationship, it provides you an excuse to be in love. But do you need a relationship as an excuse to be in love, or can you just have an excuse to be in a state of love just because you want to be, right? Look beyond, because that initial state of being in a relationship is pure. Just a state of being in love, companionship, and sharing. So instead of focusing so much on, I have to get that boyfriend. Where's the boyfriend? I'm online. I'm on Tinder. I'm on Hinge. All these things, and like no one's matching, and all these dates are failing. What do I do? Like, gosh, I just got to get that relationship. I want to be in love. It's like, you're doing it all wrong. The relationship is the result of you being in a state of love, and the state of love means that you're just loving what you're doing in life. You're loving the state. You're loving just what's around you, and you're putting your emphasis and emphasis into things that you love. That will grant you relationships. If you're wanting financial freedom, you don't feel financially free, but yet you're allowing yourself to be stuck in a job. What does that mean? Does stuckness and freedom, do they match? Stuck at a job, I want financial freedom. Does that match? So in order to reach that financial freedom that you want, which is freedom in a sense, you got to free yourself from whatever you feel stuck or bound to. I was going to say binded to or bound to, cannot bound to, because stuck and freedom cannot exist in the same space. And same thing with those who want financial freedom. If you're in a relationship where you feel stuck too, and you're not allowing yourself to have that freedom, you're not going to find financial freedom either. Or the money won't set you free in a sense. You'll be in contempt of that. So look deeper. Look at the purity behind the desires that you're wanting. That's what I'm saying about the purity within. Because behind every desire has a pure intention. And when you focus on the pure intention and the state of being of that, then things come to fruition. Because again, when you're in the state of love, you attract love. You love yourself, people love you. It's very simple. And when you find the value in yourself and you're putting all that value into protecting yourself and setting your boundaries, which is putting that self-love into yourself, guess what? That increases your value. When you have that state of being and you're in that intellect, you start thinking about ways that you could express yourself, and you wouldn't be able to hold yourself back from expressing yourself. You'll find different ways or different reasons to make things valuable to society, which will generate more income for you. That's how the formula really exists when it comes to these manifestation of things. So again, setting boundaries. Don't let these cliche bumper stickers say, oh yeah, I got to set boundaries, when you don't know what that means and how to apply it, and you don't apply it just because you hear it so much. Let it resonate. Let it sink down into your soul and understand what that really means.